Bagfuel, baby.
What would you change about the music business?
It's hard to say that because it's been going on before I even got involved with it.
What is it?
The unnecessary bullshit.
And
That's
what
the
would that
nature
be?
of the game. You know, in any form of business, business there is, there's always some bullshit. But you don't have to be a part of that bullshit. You honestly don't have to be a part of it. Sometimes, by you not being in affiliation of what they doing, it may set you back. But if that's not you, you don't have to force yourself. But if you feel that that's what it takes for you to get by, to get over, to be who you are, then that's like saying me accepting that money.
But what if you're not a creative, Red? What if you, because people with talent, y'all get treated differently than a businessman or somebody interning or striving. Y'all get a big pass because you're talent and you're creative. What about the other side, dude? Did you think about them?
Talking about the people that is business established?
The business people trying to break into it, just anybody that's not a creative.
Well, you gotta understand, you gotta take time and observe what is before you or how to go about the standards of conducting business, you know? I'm not gonna say school is everything, to each his own, you know? But at the same token time, you have a brain to watch what's going on, how to go about it, how to receive, how to give, how to provide, you know? And that's all come in hands from each other, you know? Of course, nobody's angels, but still in all, if you learn how to stretch yourself in the right way and people respect you, doors is open. Even though grimy shit go far, but you know what comes in return when you do grimy.
This ain't trying to be nosy, it's more people are struggling how to get their name out there. Like how you said you had to get your face out there and they're struggling on how to really monetize their talent. Like what brings in the money for you? Now we're in 2024. Like is it digital? Is it still the radio, the clubs, the tapes?
I'm fortunate to say that, you know, I'm still on radio right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. This past October made 40 years on radio.
God, dog, bro, 40 years on radio.
Yeah, October 22nd just made 40 years.
Congratulations.
So it's a blessing that
Are you the longest like hip hop DJ? Because we'd have to think.
In consideration, yes.
Yeah, because Cosmic Kev and Greg Street, but you probably
30 something years.
Yeah, 30, yeah.
Yeah, 40 years. Started October '83.
Who was doing radio while you were doing radio at the time?
Well, who was on before me was Super Rock and Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic.
Mr.
I was
Magic.
gonna say Mr. Magic.
And he brought Marley in. Now, I respect Marley. But what made me last longer because within the 40 years of him, along with Chuck Chillout, they were off the scene of radio for a little while. When you take time and look at upon all 4 stations I was a part of, 98.7 KISS, Hot 97, used to be at 5 years at Power 105, and now at BLS. Every time I went from one station to another, when you add up the gap of time in between when I wasn't doing nothing, it don't even add up to a year.
Wow.
When I left from KISS FM for the first time to go to Hot, I was out for 2 weeks. When I left from Hot to come back over to KISS, I was out for 3 months. When I left from KISS to go over to Hot 97, another 3 months. When I left from Power to come over to back to KISS, it was the next week. When KISS got closed down in 2012, and that was April of 2012, in Memorial Day weekend, a month later, I was at BLS. You add up the gap of time, it don't even add up to a year. I was the most consistent besides the rest of them.
Was that because Marley was doing beats though? Because wasn't Marley being a producer too?
No, I can't speak for what is it that Marley was doing and why he was off the grid during that time. But he contributed major. He contributed major. You know, and a lot of people used to get confused because he was my rival along with Mr. Magic when I was on KISS FM. But you making good music, I'm not supposed to play it? You know? It's
So
with
you
the
was
order.
playing Marley on your station while Marley was the opposing DJ
If
on the
any-
other station?
Put it this way. If Marty produced hit records, he produced Shan, he produced Shantae, he produced Biz, rest in peace,
Kane.
G-Rap, Kane, Master Ace. They hit records. Just because he on the opposite station, I'm not supposed to play it?
You had to play it though, because it's hip hop.
Not only that, I'm going according to what sounds good to me, and I play it. Now, from what I learned, that if my name come up in some records, when it came to my name, I heard it exit out. Man, it doesn't hurt to listen to a record continue. It's fine with me because you made it obvious. So everybody know what that part is. You made it obvious.
Like how they do with Funkmaster Flex.
Yo,
Shouts out to
yo, this dude knows how to spin on positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's like.
You made it obvious. So
Yeah.
when it came to Marley name, I let it play. When I was at Power, you heard certain records that had Flex name in it. I let it play. They say, why you play Flex? I say, it's in the record.
I was about to ask you because the powers that be, we already know if you playing Flex name at Power, we already know that that's B. But back in the day, when you was playing Marley and he was on the other station, the powers that be wasn't upset with you then too?
Nah, you had a couple of them that want to say something. I remember the time we came up in the meeting in Power when that record by Busta Rhymes came out, that New York shit.
Yeah.
And here it is when Hot was playing it, and they mentioned my name in the record, and then they brought up in the meeting and say, yeah, we heard, but they let Red name ride in the record. I turn around, look at them nice and Friday, I say, I'm a household name.
They never tried to put you with a shock jock or something like that?
I never interact with, I was with the queen of shock jocks the time I was at Hot. I was with Wendy Williams. The time when it was, quote unquote, the gay rapper. The time when there was other different expectations. And people used to always say to me, because one thing everybody know me, I'm always in the street. I navigate with everybody, you know? So everybody, yeah, who's a gay rapper? Oh, no. Well, you assume because I work with this person.
Yeah.
That's her lane. This is my lane. I ain't got nothing to do with that. No.
You think Hot 97 made a big mistake letting go of Wendy Williams too early?
That's a good question. But I think it was some turmoil that was going on inside the station as far as business concerned. But the funny part about it, because for the good 4 to 5 years she was gone, her name was so impactful that it kept on coming up. So when she had returned back to New York from being in Philadelphia to BLS, it was spontaneous. She left with an impact.
Yeah.
So it was like doors was open for her to come right back on in. But I never was into the shock jock thing. No. I love walking these streets.